What's up everybody, see you again on the Fake MMA News. Again, we will inform you the latest news from the MMF special UFC. And just listen.
Dana White drops a blunt one-liner about Makhachev versus Topuria at UFC 357. UFC President Dana White finally addressed the swirling rumors around the potential showdown between Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria, and he didn't sugarcoat it. At the UFC 315 post-fight press conference, White summed up the chaos with one no-bullshit line.
Lastly for Dana, Ilia Topuria did an interview a few minutes ago where he said the winner of this fight is going to determine whether he fights Islam Makhachev or Charles Oliveira on International Fight Week. Can you confirm that that's the stakes attached to this main event too?
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and yeah, that's pretty accurate.
There's a lot of moving parts there right now, and yeah, that's pretty accurate. Translation? The fight's real, talks are happening, but it's a damn puzzle behind the scenes. Topuria, the former featherweight champ who flatlined Max Holloway in brutal fashion, is now gunning for Makhachev's lightweight crown. He's already in camp for what he claims is a huge fight lined up for UFC 317. All signs point straight at Islam. Their back-and-forth jabs on social media, just fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, Makhachev's got his eyes on a second belt. But with Belal Muhammad now holding the welterweight strap after UFC 315, that path just hit a roadblock. They train under the same damn roof, so forget about that fight happening anytime soon. Still, shit could flip fast. If Jack Della Maddalena had snatched the belt off Belal, Makhachev might have gunned for him next. That's why UFC 315 was such a critical pivot point. It basically forced Islam's hand to look down the lightweight ladder again. And guess who's right there? Ilia freaking Topuria. Red-hot undefeated at 155 with KO power and a chip on his shoulder. Stylistically, it's striker versus grappler, ego versus ego, and a whole lot of pay-per-view gold in the mix. UFC knows that. So does Dana. His vague-ass comment was just a way of saying, yeah, we're working on it. Hard. All eyes are now on UFC 317. If this fight gets made, we're talking fireworks. Dagestan dominance versus Spanish-Georgian swagger. Will Topuria's ambition rewrite history, or will Makhachev remind the world why no one survives his pressure? The announcement's not official yet, but buckle up. This one's coming.